something up here. So I still have blue skies, but I figured, what the heck, let's try it. Okay, let's see what we got. I still have to do one more thing here, and then I'll be rocking and rolling. And it is 10 o'clock. Let's see. One of these days I will learn how to spell. Okay. Well, I got 2 viewers. Hello, viewers. Let me see here. List. Unlist. Live replay. Stream health. Yeah, they always say you don't have enough. Alrighty. Here we go. All right, so this is the, what is this? This is Boston Space Galaxy. And you can see the effects of the smoke, but we're still getting it. Excuse me. And I'm zoomed in pretty good here. This is a little guy. And I just have a flat, I don't have any darks. And you'll notice I have a gradient, and that's because my light pollution is over here, and my darker skies are over here. Now, let's low and center on this guy. I'm getting my other scope running here. And you can see some hot pixels. That's mainly because I've got a lot of gain. I'm at 32,000 out of 75,000, so not quite half. Okay, let's add this to the targets. We want let's go 180. $30 seconds. Spinning. I want to go to the targets. I want that. I want a guide if I can. I want to focus on every 30 minutes. Let's go. All right. So I am back. And YouTube is yelling at me because my bit rate's too low, but that's too bad. I will take a peek at it. Looks fine by me. And the audio is working. So let me turn down my audio. If I can find it. And the audio is working. There we go. Test, test, test. Alrighty. Okay, so I think the chat is working. So if you have any questions, just type it in the chat, and if I see it, I'll try to answer it for you. But I have 19 minutes. I'm going to take it to 30, mainly because the skies are so junky tonight. But, like, that's not a bad Lost in Space galaxy for what it is. And the other thing that I'm going to have to deal with is a bit of a delay. There's probably 20-30 second delay here. So if I move my mouse like this, it's 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18. So that's about 20 seconds. That's not too awfully bad. Let's see how my FWHM numbers are kind of good. These up and downies have more to do with my smoke than the atmosphere tonight. So I'm really looking through a lot of varying degrees of smoke, and that's kind of what you're seeing here. And I'm already at 22.3 for the bit depth. We're doing another dither. This isn't bad. Not bad at all for what it is, what it was. Starting to see some of the extension, the fainter stuff. We won't get an awful lot of that tonight. It's just when your skies are red. Oh, the sun's acting up again. Let's find out where we want to go next here. So this is where we're at. The cat's eye is definitely out. That's a tiny one. I wanted to find, there was a lemon slice. What was the name of it? Planetaries. Let's go to planetaries. For those that don't use, oops, planetaries, Jeff. Turtle, bug jewel, is it the bug jewel? Blinking, let's see. Yeah, we can try that one. that is 7027. We'll take this one out to 30 minutes. And you can see my focus is a little off, so we'll fix that when we move. Where's my phone yelling at me? Okay, let's see. I suppose I could actually put the name down, but it's right here, so if you can't figure it out. There's rejected frame, first one. So I got some thicker smoke coming through. But you can see that we're just starting to resolve some of these. Now, I've kind of revised. I'm at 16 seconds. The gain is at 32,000. My offset is 896. And I'm shooting raw, so that's kind of helping me build up some signal here, even with the junky conditions. You can see the dithers. And for the most part, there's only a few hot pixels left. Not bad. And you can tell it's getting darker out because the histogram is moving this way. And it looks like I'm chopping the bottom of the screen off here tonight. Wonder why. We'll figure that out. give me properties? Ah, yes, it will. Maybe not. I lost my display capture, so let me... There we go. Get it back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're almost up to 30 minutes on this guy. We're going to go to the jewel bug. Check that out. That should be bright enough to take a peek at. I think my guider is mad at me. Yeah. Two more minutes and we're going someplace else. My RMS error on my other scope is 0.22. Pretty good. Even with all the junk in the atmosphere. Interesting. Okay, so couple more frames, less than a minute. Now the color will be off tonight because there's it's going to skew redder. And that's not much I can do about that. There's so much red that if I started taking it out, it's going to mess with the other colors, and I just don't feel like going that far. That does look better there. Alrighty, I think that's enough. Got 112 frames. We'll save this as a 32-bit stack, and we'll stop this, which will save it. That's what it looks like without a stretch. Not bad, huh? So I'm going to just up this, go down to 4 seconds, and see if I can help the focus a little bit. We want it to go to, after I stop the guider, and even the big scope is 0.58. That's not too bad for it. 7027. What did I do? We'll figure it out. See it. There she be. She's smaller than I thought. Wrong way, huh? Hey Jack, how are you? Yeah, let me see if I can do something about that. Offsets. No, I don't want that. Is that better? Okay. You probably caught me mumbling to myself because there was nobody around. So this is the, what is this? I don't know when you came in. OBS, we're still there. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. So this is the Jewel Bug Nebula, and I am obviously overexposed. Let's see if that helps. I don't want to go too low. Okay. It's such a tiny target. I don't know how. Let me start stacking. Did you see the link I sent you on the? Oh, you emailed me back. That was a really nice time lapse. Let me knock the gain down to 24,000 and see what that does. Oh, I have to always forget to do this. Oof. Oofta. You can see the smoke. It's pretty bad. But I'm a trooper, buddy. Yep, it is. And it's still pretty small. Jeez. I don't think this is going to be worth the effort. It's just too small. Or the smoke is hurting it. I think it's just too small. Okay. Let's see if we can find something bigger. That's not going to be what I thought it was. I know there was another planetary around here. Dumbbell, blinking, cat's eye turtle, maybe? Ooh, that's That's going to be a little one too. You have any suggestions? Oh, is this a comet? It's an asteroid. I think we got to look kind of straight up. There's Arcturus. What's around here? Okie doke. Any help is... Oh, here's a group of... It's going to be pretty small. Summer beat. A lot of clusters. Jeez. Yeah, that stacking, the ability to stack those solar images is huge. So if like those were 10-second time-lapse grabs, so I figured out how far I could stack before it was going to ask for another frame. Made a huge difference. The box nebula, the crucifix. A little gem. It's too bad I missed the damn galaxies. I could have sworn there was that blue snowball. It might be too low. Yeah. Question mark nebula, the bow tie nebula. Let's see what that's. And that's small too. It is bigger than the other one though. Well, I could go to see, these are still in the trees. The bubble, maybe. And I think that one's in the trees too. Let's try the wizard. That is 7380. I don't really care to save that. NGC 7380. Whoops. I'm being yelled at. Stop. All right, let's see what we see here. Are we in the mud? We're just going to let this thing do a quickie focus here. So I have the Raza on. What do I have the Raza on? Where are you? There it is. It's on the July Draconoids or something? Draconoids? And I'm just letting it sit on there. And I want to see if I get any streaks. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to stack that because the stacker is going to want to get rid of the streaks. How many frames do we have? We've got 55. Be interesting to see how the autofocus does. Because now it's starting to build the curve. Yep. I can look west and east and north. Let me show you. This will give you so let me turn off the, I didn't want that. So that's Polaris and my tree line is right here. And then I've got a huge tree that's directly to my east, but I got a little hole right here. And then my southern sky and my western sky is nice. If that helps. Oh, I was way off focus. That's okay. Now it's going up. probably should back off on the how many steps it goes in the opposite direction, because these are all useless. Still working on the autofocus here. Now it's going up, so it'll stop pretty quick here and then move the focuser. But it's working. Just takes it a little too long. And there's the curve. Alrighty. So now it's going to move the focuser to its calculated best spot. And it looks like really good focus to me. So let's see. Oops, I didn't want that. NGC 6781. $67.81. Ooh, that's too close to this tree, Jack. Let me take a look. The snowball, snow globe. It's going to be close though. Let me try it. 76.80 or geez, 68.71. I still got it wrong. NGC 6781. What'd I type? 6781, yep. We're slewing. Waking the neighbors up. Let's check the statistics. Alrighty, so it says we're there. So let me might be in the trees. Oh, there it is, right there. We need more exposure. So let's go up to 8 and see what 8 gives us. Does a good job centering. Yeah, there she goes. So let me take a look at the... Maybe go up to 16, Jeff. See what that does. Yeah, this area of the sky is very muddy for me. Maybe one more. We'll go to 24 and see what that's like. And I think I am there. So let me start the guider. This may not be a good guide, but I've got a good polar alignment. So we'll jump into the deep sky. So one thing that if you use SharpCap, Jack, you can use this to find your target, but you got to make sure that you neutralize it, and you do that by clicking this here. This button right here. So let me just drag it. And by clicking that and getting back to a neutral histograms, when you jump into the live stacker, it doesn't multiply this. So let's start stretching here. Ooh, this is going to be nice. Might even... I've gone too far. We'll just let it build up a little bit. Now you can see that I am bumping up against my stars. And you don't want to take the white point past your stars, because then you start clipping them. So just in case there's any out there. Okay, now we'll just let her stack up. Yep. Oh, I have to probably make an adjustment here. Nope, so far so good. Yeah, one of the features I used today to make that time lapse is a feature called feature tracking. And this would work for lunar and solar if you have enough contrast. You need to have contrast for that feature to work. And that tracked for an hour perfect. I don't know why I have so much noise, and that's probably, let me just check my thermals are on. I have a feeling that it's the gain that... Let's see what the next one does here. It's getting there. We just have to clear out some of the noise and the hot pixels. And the dithers will do that. It's one of those very interesting looking little object here. Kind of ringish, but not. But when you consider I'm at F11, 24 seconds with moderate gain, and I've only got 2.5 minutes of data in here. It's not too bad. I have a feeling. Yeah, let me show you while this is stacking. If you go into the plate solver, this is the index I was telling you about. So all you have to do is, and you want to make sure you're using the SharpSolve plate solver, and then this will show up. And you download the index file, and then you can select it. And it'll tell you that it's installed right here. But you got to put in your focal length here. If you're off a little bit, the plate solves don't work very well. So I'm not sure what your RC focal length is. It's like 2100 maybe? I can't remember. So we're doing another dither. Probably could have gone a little more gain, I think. We'll see what it looks like. $32.51 at f8. Well, when you plate solve, it will pretty much tell you what your focal length is, because I'm sure you have a lot of stuff on the back end, and that's going to change your focal length. A program like Cyril can take an image and plate solve it, or even ASTAP will plate solve. And it will give you all the data on the file, like focal length. So we got 4 minutes of data, so I'm guessing shit. I'm gonna have to make this 7.5. Just because of where we're looking. Otherwise, we'll be here all night waiting on this one. Why I did that? Huh. Interesting. How low for me? That's just above the roof. So I'm looking over the roof. Let me show you. So that's the roof right here. We just cleared this big tree. So that is probably, there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 35. What are we at? I keep forgetting that the trees are adding to my roof. But the roof kind of goes like this, and we're looking in there. It's kind of high, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, so that's 40 degrees maybe. It says 51. Interesting. So the guide camera on this rig is an old ZWO 120 mini, and I don't have a lot of gain on it, and it's in 8-bit mode, so it's doing okay. Especially with all the smoke today, it's unbelievable. So we have some extension of nebulosity above the interesting. And that's 6-7 minutes of data. Look at all those stars, Jack. Man. We must be, yeah, the Milky Way, right? We're in the Milky Way. It'll keep cleaning up. Let's see how we're doing on 20.3, 20.2. Can really see it now. It kind of goes way up there. And what you'll get by dithering is right here you can see there's like a line starting to form in the data, and that's the dithers. Sometimes you get 2. Dither will also help with walking noise. So if you're a little bit off or you got some cone angle in your rig, walking noise will start to form, and the dithers wipe that out. So we got 8 minutes of data, and we can see how high this goes up in here. And I'm kind of overstretching. So if we back off on the So you think Live Sky's got hacked, huh? It wouldn't even show a web page. And when it did, it was not looking good. I know when I was doing solar today, there was I don't think I broadcast that. No, I didn't broadcast that. When I did solar the other day, I noticed that there'd be like 3 guests come in and then they go away, and then 3 more would come in and go away. Yeah. They could even be Ukrainians too, Jack. They're they're known for some malicious stuff. Now we're starting to get the right in through here. I do have I'm using the, just so you know, I'm using the L quad today. I figured that with all the smoke, I got to get as much light as I can, but I'm also trying to block out my light pollution. Yeah. And I have a flat that's made with the L quad. Let me get rid of this one. Now SharpCap has a nice little feature called Capture Darks, Capture Flats, that works very well. And it makes a single master file, or you can save, not only can you make the master file, but then it will save the individual files that made the master file if you want. Yes, I do. Doesn't take long. I make them at dusk, and right after I set the rigs up, I'll just start making flats, because I got to make, for this rig, the C14, I have to make a flat for 5 filters. But it literally doesn't take very long. I'm 2 or 3 minutes and I'm done. The only thing I have to do is, as I make one, I have to change the name so that it doesn't overwrite the one. At least that's what I'm thinking. So there's like a little ripple of something in here. I don't know if you can see it on my low bit depth screen. Twilight, Jack. It's easier, and it's the light is diffuse enough. I don't even use a t-shirt anymore. I just wait till dusk, and before I start doing anything, that I make my flats. And SharpCap will, if you use the Capture Dark or Flat, then it will put it into the SharpCap, wherever you have your SharpCap data going. So this is mine. SharpCap captures, today's date, captures, flats. And these are the 5 I made today. So we got a whopping 11 minutes here. And it's really starting to clean up. Look at all those stars that are popping in. Jeez. Look at them all. Just amazing. And the other thing that you'll notice, if you get your settings right, you really don't have to change anything except the histogram. It's the sliders. Because if you get your histogram in the right spot, then regardless of target, unless it's very, very faint and diffuse, that will pretty much work for anything. But tonight we're fighting a lot of different conditions. I don't know if you saw how much smoke is out there, but it is unfrickin' real. And it's like all of Canada is on fire. That's me right there. I'm dipping into the purple stuff. But this is, it's like, the other day, the only province that didn't have purple smoke was this one. Everything to the east was purple. Oops, hit the wrong button. You can see that because my guys are so bad on this, it's not the best guiding, but it's under 1, that's all I care about. And there is a little breeze tonight. Oops. What did I do? I didn't want to do that. Really, they say that for as bad as the fires were last year, and they were so hot that they got into the permafrost. The fires did, and then when winter came, it didn't put them out. So this spring, when the snow melt left, the permafrost took off and it started burning the wood again. And I don't know how much longer it could go for quite a while, because there's an awful lot of stuff that can burn up there. Look at all those stars. Jeez. Yeah. It'll burn. Even if it's wet, it'll burn. This turned out pretty good. And we got 15 minutes, and you can really see how all of this area is really starting to fill in nicely. I think the blue is getting hurt by the smoke, I think. Let's see what this guy's doing over here. Just did an autofocus. It'll be interesting to see if I catch any meteors. Oops, let me get you back. So where do you want to go next, buddy? Yeah. This part of the Milky Way seems to have a lot of yellowish red stars in it. And I keep talking about stars, but you know, if you look at this image, the majority of the data that's in this image is stars, and if you aren't getting the color of those stars, they're all white. That takes away from the whole image, I think. The starfish may be too low. Let me take a look. Oh, it's already gone, buddy. That's be right in here, I think. Because there's whatchamacallit. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Lobster nebula. NGC 6240. 40. Oh, that's kind of high. What was I thinking? We could do that. We'll get 20 minutes of this and then we'll go play someplace else. Yes, it does. My deep sky imaging, my deep sky image that has almost 20,000 stars in it is probably 3 degrees, 3.5, 3.25 degrees of the sky. I can't see any of those stars from my driveway. And when I pointed the scope at that area, that's what I got. There's 23 galaxies in there. Just amazing what we can do today. Yeah, I'm not gonna... There's something right there, but it's really faint. I think it's getting lost in the smoke. Because that seems fainter to me. Okay, one more stack, maybe 2 more. Well, 50, we'll stop at 50. Okay, save the stack. We'll stop the stack. So when I kill the stack, that's what it looks like with no stretch. And then when you start stretching the data, then you can start making it out. Oops, something happened. Stop. Stop. Okay, what do we want? 6240. NGC 6240. 42. Yeah. I think it's nice that people want to do stuff like this, but it's like they want it on a golden platter. All you have to do is read the site directions. It tells you exactly how to do it. This is a long slew. Sounds like I'm doing a meridian flip. What do you think, Jeff? Yep. 2 scopes, flipping and jiving. Alrighty, let's see what we got when this is gone. doesn't look like the focus changed very much. Huh. Okay, so it looks like focus has changed. I wonder if that's it right there. Let me start the guider. Got something to guide on here. That's it right there, I think. So let me do this. Let me This is your, it's right here, Jack, 6240. Okay, so let's go back to, we'll do 48 this time, 48, and 16. Let's see what that does. Yep, there it is, right there. Right here. So, I think we're going to need a little more. So I'll do 24. And we will start stacking. Well, it depends how they catalog them. That's a little one. Little tiny guy. So that's center. Let's see. It's pretty close. Okay, let's take a peek at this, and we're still good. Boy, the temperature's dropping like a rock all of a sudden. Uh-oh, what's going on? I gotta go see if I got a cord wrapping here. No. I think I got a little wind. Wow. The only stars I can see are the primary stars. So I'm going to clear this and start it again. Damn it, what is going on here? It's like the mount is moving or something. I wonder if the wind is taking it. Oh, satellite. It's not bad. One way out there. I have a feeling the wind might be gusting on us. All right, we'll try this again. Alrighty, let's hope this holds. It looks like something here too. Right there. Let the noise clear out a little bit. Yeah, is this what you were talking about right here? Just dropped one. See what the next one brings. Yeah, we have to get a few more frames in. We only got 5, so it'll start cleaning up. First dither. This one here, not bad, huh? I wonder what the annotator is going to say. The problem with these, it's nice that they have something like this, but most people can't see as deep as we are. So what gets labeled, oh, there's something here, right there and right here. It's like it got a Y. We need at least 10 minutes of good stack in here, and a lot of this noise will go away. Something coming in here, I think. Maybe not. Could be noise. Now I know why they call it the, what is it, the starfish. Because it really does look like a starfish. So this is what I'm seeing, this right here. Yeah. Oh, something's banging on me here. Oops, wrong one. Ooh, sat right through the... It's not this one, so it's got to be... Got too many windows here. Yep. Okay, stop. Try it again. stacking while that happened. Cicada. I'll be right back, Jack. I have to go in the house and check on my mom here. And he's back. Yeah, no worries, Jack. Starting to clean up. I'll let this one go a little. Yeah, I hear you. I'm in the same boat. Thanks for stopping by. I hear you. Have a good one. Say hi to Sky. Take her easy. Got a break in the smoke. I think I can see more stars. And a couple more dithers and we'll be looking good here. I'm backing off on the red because the smoke makes the sky red. What time is it? 12 o'clock. More frames. I think we'll call it after this. Really starting to see some detail come in. Excuse me. spend 10 minutes on this object. So a lot of the noise is slowly going away, as are the hot pixels, and now the detail will start to build. So as we get more of those fainter photons building up in the stack. I think I see something coming through here and there. So that would make the starfish, would be my guess. Hello, viewer. We're currently on the rumpled starfish galaxy. And we have just about 13.5 minutes. We've got a little Lida galaxy here. This is the starfish. And there's an awful lot of faint fuzzies just all over the place. This is the dither line. Don't worry about that. I have a lot of smoke today. I'm thinking that those are maybe a couple lighters. Gotta be kidding me. Couple more frames in the other rig, and she's done for the night. Looks like I got some thicker smoke coming in. We'll see what the next frame does. Yeah. Well, I got 15 minutes. I'm going to call this a night on this rig. Thanks for all those that stopped by, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks. Clear skies, everyone.